got me feeling like I'm academics.
Going to Twitter. And I'll tell you where Twitter is these days. This is not an Elon problem. This is a clout chasing problem. While Twitter is still one of the best places that if you search hard enough, you could find really good, nuanced conversation at times. Opposing opinions, you could see people give information. Should I even go there now for clips and whatever? Because it's a great resource because the information gets out there quickest and it proliferates throughout the ecosphere. I'll say this about Twitter. Sometimes there's going to be a lot of disingenuous talks because a lot of people, it is a platform that you slam dunk on, right? So someone tweets something, someone has an embarrassing moment, you're going to have 15 bozos that's going to be like, yo, they're going to quote tweet you trying to get 87,000 likes, that they could feel good. And then they're going to promote nothing or sell a promo for $25. It is what it is. Anyway, the reason why I am bringing up Twitter is because, of course, while I was a little bit, off that juice, but that's when my best thoughts come about. I tweeted something that I've been saying, and I saw the timeline kind of try to hash it out, but most people weren't that serious about it. They were just trying to either have let's dunk on it moment, Ak, you wanna see people die or whatever the case is. But a real good conversation was never had. Again, I pride myself on leading the conversations, not just following in the conversation. So let's make it a conversation. Now, I want to show y'all my tweet and I want to expound on it. And then, all y'all Clipper pages, y'all could take this and then we'll see what happens afterwards. The reality is this, okay? I made this tweet. I said, drill rap killed gangster rap. It's very hard to listen to. I said, it's hard to listen to a good rapper cap about some BS these days. I'd rather listen to a mid rapper spit all facts. I then said, drill rappers, they really did what they're saying. Gangster rappers, they're pretty much great liars who could rhyme. I said, just to add context to this, the best rappers actually blur the lines. These days, we're in the Reddit era. A great gangster rapper will blur the lines that it seems so believable, it feels like it's drill rap. I've given an example of that. I think when it comes to street rap, not necessarily just drill rap. And by the way, I should have replaced gangster rap with the term street rap. Because gangster rap is a really old term that when you hear gangster rap, we're thinking like NWA. And I think we got to a place where it's just street niggas rapping. Okay? So it's really street rap versus drill rap. And my theory, not even theory, my assessment is that street rap has damn near been eliminated from the culture because of drill rap. Now, I know what everyone's saying. Heck, you want to see people die, you're tethered, blah, blah, blah. But you're going to hear my explanation and you don't have really any retort. So let's actually go over some facts, right? I want to give you some examples. So back in the day, a nigga like Young Jeezy would be considered a street rapper. He's a street nigga who rapped. I'll contend that these days, a nigga like Jeezy would not be as popular because what the reality of it is that other than making good music, people want to see some type of, let me stop. Because he was connected to BMF back then. If he was connected to BMF now, maybe, right? Or connected to some organization that was really doing the crime, because that's what street rap is, right? Street rap is usually a bunch of niggas, like you see Jeezy now. It's a bunch of niggas who, not saying they're like choir boys, but they kind of rap about what the real niggas is doing. And I said that realism and authenticity actually eliminates shit like that. So when you get the actual real niggas who can't rap that well, just literally saying what it is, people stop listening as much. Now, I know a lot of people are, no one tracks gangster rap or street rap. And it's kind of blasphemous in a lot of people's eyes for me to talk about it because street rap has always been considered the bastard baby of hip hop. Let me tell you why. Street rap promotes nothing positive. It encourages drug selling, drug use, prostitution, all the degeneracies of our community. Killing. These are things that you can't have an above board conversation, but it's a guilty pleasure of everybody. Okay? Young Jeezy ain't never rapped about nothing positive day in his life. Let's be honest. Okay? All right, maybe you could say my president's black. All he's done is like, yo, the white girl, I'm selling white, I'm doing this, whatever, whatever. But I want to make the big distinction between what street rap is and what drill rap is. Okay? Without BMF, Jeezy's just rapping a bunch of stuff. He's a good rapper. He makes it sound good. But I think at this point, no one is thinking Jeezy was moving white all the way through whatever. Even Rick Ross. I love Rick Ross, but it is what it is. You remember when he says, yo, I know Pablo, I know Noriega, the real Noriega. He owed me 100 favors. It sounded great. But these days, that wouldn't fly. People would just easily be like, yo, you're just lying. And that's my point. A lot of people are not realizing that there is a disintegrating part of hip-hop that is street rap. The snitching epidemic. People just don't believe you. People look at you and it's so transparent. They're like, fuck it. What we've seen is that we've seen crash out drill rappers who can't rap that well, even though their careers are usually really short, but we've seen them excel above the guys who could rap better, but they're just doing a whole bunch of capping. Okay? That's the reality. Now, because I keep saying street rap is like the bastard baby of hip hop because you can't have a real concerted convo about it because it's a guilty pleasure, a lot of people are ignoring what they're seeing. Okay? One of the last street albums that was supposed to come out, it's really 21 Savage. And I think the reception of 21 Savage's album really highlighted how the culture views street rap and also how the culture views just rappers in general who talk tough shit. If they're not seeing it, they don't believe it. And it doesn't hit the same. You know, everybody's going to say all that type of shit. But you see Pooh Shiesty? If Pooh Shiesty wasn't about that shit, you didn't believe him, he didn't go serve time for shooting a nigga. That's what he did. Shot 2 niggas. I know in your mind, you're like, no, first day I would hit the same, even if he never did nothing in his life. He never touched a gun. Okay. Keep being delusional. I'm not here to feed your delusion. People like Pooh Shiesty are a perfect mix between a street rapper, and I know you might say, nah, he's not drill, but he's rapping about exactly what he did. That's what drill rappers do. That's the only difference I keep telling you. A drill rapper is any nigga that's rapping about exactly what he's doing and how he's living. Meek is bunny hopping. He's rapping about sliding. Respectfully, that's why you're not a drill rapper. You're a street rapper. You came from the streets, but you're not rapping about what you're doing and how you're living. That's the difference. So I got to flush out this point. I don't mean to call out rappers. It's not about one particular rapper or not. It's not about, I'm really just literally talking about the culture. Now, here's the thing too. There's street rappers, and I could, for anyone who say, nah, Act, that's not true, right? Because I do understand the point to say, well, Act, you know, these drill rappers, they're not lasting. They're getting killed. Vaughn died. Dirk is in jail, right? They're getting killed or they're going to jail. Yeah, I'm not saying they have better careers, but I'm saying the reason why you can't point to me a street... y'all tell me right now. I'm going to look in the chat. What street rapper right now is dominating? Tell me in the chat. Let me take a sip. What street rapper is dominating right now? Tell me. Other than YB. YB is damn near drill rap, my nigga. Like, YB is going to rap about nigga getting head laid on a... Yo, YB's rapping about... If you listen to YB raps, this is why his fan base goes so hard. When he's saying 17 murders in my city, tell the police I did that, you kind of start doing some research and realize a lot of niggas got clapped. Again, I say YB blurred the line so much, he's a street nigga that you don't know if it's the biggest killer. Okay. Somebody said, I'm glad yeah, music to my ears. Y'all said Future. So y'all said Future street rap, right? Future has pivoted. Not saying Future doesn't have street content, but if you look at Future aesthetic, and how Future is doing his thing, he's not approaching on some street. And that's my thing about people who's in denial about street rap. Technically, Lil Baby, technically Gunna, technically Young Thug, when they first came out, I'm not saying, that's why I had to say street rap instead of gangster rap, because not everything they said was some gangster shit. But they were seen as niggas from the streets rapping. These days, Gunna, Lil Baby, both make cardigan music. Get ready with me music. I'm going to show y'all even the aesthetic has changed. They used to make videos riding around the hoods of Atlanta. Now they make videos of them with cardigans on, acting like they're like some high fat. Bro, they know street rap is dead. They know it's dead, my nigga. It's a fact. Don't tell me like I'm capping. Both of them, go listen to Lil Baby and Gunna. Both their music has changed drastically from 2017. Drastically. The imagery has changed drastically. Tell me if I'm wrong. Somebody says G Herbo. I'll give you the G Herbo. I'll give you the G Herbo. I'll give you the G Herbo. Okay? Now, let me point out a few things. Right? I'll point out a few things. And I think, and that's why when I'm giving artists game, I think the smart ones do listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that fuck nigga Baby did listen to me. I wasn't really trying to give him the best advice, but I felt like I did give him the best advice. Stop talking gangster shit and rap for the females doing their makeup. I want to show you how street rappers, and this is why I said the street rap is dead, because street rappers, they have either gone irrelevant or they all pivot. Okay? I'll use this as an example. Okay? And I'm not even going back to 2017, right? Not even going back to 2017. Let's go. Lil Baby, Gunna, heating up. I want to show you this video. And the reason why I want to show you this video is that I want to show you what two successful rappers at the time, Gunna and Lil Baby, the imagery and who they were appealing to. At that point, by the way, this is 6 years ago. You can see it right here. 6 years ago, right? 6 years ago. Back then, they were still trying to appeal to the streets, right? Like, of course, they come from the streets, but they were trying to appeal to the streets. Watch this video, and you'll see. It's about showing niggas in the hood, money. Like, obviously, it's going to be jewelry and shit. But you'll see, I don't want to play the song to get copywritten, but you'll see, like, all the collaborations is kind of showing, yo, we in the hood, and we real niggas getting money, and we'll step on you. Basically, that's the gist. We're in the hood, real niggas, get money, we'll step on you. Okay? Now, I really have a pivotal moment. I think that street rap really pretty much died. Look how Baby's dressed. Look how Gunna's dressed. He's just dressed, Lil Baby's just dressed like a retarded Tupac. And then Gunna is just dressed like a fat Nigerian scam. Let's keep it a bean, right? Now, I want to show you how things happen to change, okay? The YSL trial, and obviously everybody realized that half of Atlanta, all the rappers are rotten. It drastically changed how people would consume street music. And street music, that's why I want to contend, is no longer relevant. It's no longer relevant. Now, could you catch a hot song in here? Yes, but it's no longer relevant, okay? Unless you're like a crash out like Pooh Shiesty, you're a crash out like YB, you're a crash out like Dirk. The rest of these niggas that's just rapping a rap, no longer relevant. I want to show you how the rappers have either gone, and by the way, you can name any rapper, any street rapper, I'm just using them, any street rapper from this time. You could use Meek Mill, like, yo, I think Meek Mill might have had a hot song. This is 6 years ago, 2020. What I'm saying is, it's a reason why Meek Mill says Ack is the reason why he's not popping. No, nigga. People don't, nigga, Meek Mill could rap with anybody except Drake. He could rap with anybody. But the thing is, when niggas hear your raps, they just feel it's exactly what they're hearing. Just raps. They rather hear Q50, what's the nigga name? Julio Fulio, fucking King. Well, King Von's actually a decent rapper. They rather just hear the niggas who actually is really about that shit. Let's keep it a beat. That's what really killed those guys' career. I'll tell you what's happening with these newer street rappers like Gunna and Bébé. Gunna and Bébé, they went from this hood imagery to now, look how they're coming. This is the year they're showing some hood shit. All right, we with all the niggas. You want to know how their videos look now? And we got to give Gunna this credit. Now these guys are making Get Ready With Me music. I think Gunna introduced it, but I'm also rebranding this as cardigan music. Cardigan music. I seen Bébé in his new goddamn video, and I said, why does this look familiar? And I said, oh shit, he just copied Gunna from 2 years ago. This shit right here, this little outfit, this is how these rappers are dressing now. Chat, tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. So they went from shooting everything in Atlanta to now they're on golf courses. It's Cardigan City, shirt tucked in the pants, golf courses, no more drapes. Let's just be honest, chat. When I'm speaking facts, when a nigga right, just tell me I'm right. I told you there's no more street rappers, except a few of them, and they just locked up Pooh Shiesty, that's still rapping streets. They've either became irrelevant or they've pivoted. Gunna pivoted because y'all called him a snitch. So he invented this first. By the way, you want me to show you? I want to show you this. This is Gunna in 2024. You see how he's dressed? You see that aesthetic? You want to see? Do you want to see Lil Baby in 2026? Let's look. Chat, just tell me when I'm lying. Just tell me when I'm lying. Look. Just tell me when I'm lying. I'm lying? I told you, the street rap is dead. Them rappers went from thugging it, looking like they're in the hood. Yo, I feel like I'm OVO because I be having drinks. To now, bingo. Look, you see this look? Gunna certified it. Baby, he dropped this new song. I ain't gonna lie, this song's actually doing okay. He copied it, but that's where street rap is pivoted to. So when I tell people that drill rap kills street rap or kill gangster rap, nigga, don't tell me I'm lying. These niggas is not rapping gangster no more, bro. They're appealing to the crowd of female mascara wearers. They're appealing to body boys, and they're appealing to people who, you know, again, I'm not saying money is money, whatever, but it's a different aesthetic. And gangster rap is pivoted. Which this is why it's going to be also interesting because 21 Savage is like the nigga who's still holding on to that gangster rap shit. And I think his album, it didn't do as well as it should do. So now it's like, yo, Savage, are you going to do the pivot too? Are you going to be the cardigan boys? Are you going to tie your fucking sweater around your neck like Lil Baby and Gunna? Because y'all can't get the hood to rock with y'all no more? Let's be honest. I'm telling y'all what is going to happen. So this necessarily isn't about Lil Baby or Gunna. It's for people who were criticizing my take, saying, yo, what you're saying doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, rappers who identify with the streets have changed up their look. Quavo's a rapper who kind of identifies with shit. I don't know what he's been doing recently. We could look at his video. Let's look at Quavo's video. I just seen him in the thing right there. I know some of y'all gonna say Future. Respectfully, I've told you Future is above all these niggas. Future is Jay-Z of not only Atlanta, but the South. Future could do whatever the fuck he want to do. Future doesn't, there's no rules. When I say Atlanta rappers, it doesn't apply to Future. Future's too good. Okay? So if I'm like, yo, Atlanta down bad, Future is absolved. He's too good. Okay? He's just an enigma. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? The only thing that could beat Future is Father Time. If I'm an Atlanta rapper and I'm competing with Future, I would just hope, you know what I mean, old age gets him. Hope he gets Alzheimer's or something, dementia. Hopefully that arthritis kick in. But like Future, you can't do nothing with him. I can't lie to you. You can't do nothing with him. Anyway, let me see. All right, I don't even know what this is. Okay. Well, he's not necessarily doing the same aesthetic. Let me see. Can I find another one? But the point what I'm trying to say is that the reason why I'm saying street rap is dead is that these rappers don't even give an imagery of the streets no more. They don't want to do it. It's not, again, not every rapper. Because trust me, YB still want to go to Baton Rouge and just be sitting on the ground with like 2 guns on him to kind of give that image or to present that video that he's thugging. But the rest of these rappers who came from the streets, they're now like making Monaco music. They're making like European cardigan music, get ready with me music. And I'm not mad at it, but I do want to tell y'all when I say something like street rap is dead and drill rap killed it, the reason why these niggas are changing is monkey see, monkey do. Lil Baby got this fit on because Gunna fucking, like, once Gunna worked with this and he snitched, once Gunna did this, Lil Baby was like, all right, fuck all that shit. It ain't whatever Wham says go. Whatever Gunna says, let's do. No, whatever Gunna does, let's copy. It's a fact. Gunna did this 2 years ago. There we go. Yeah. This is the look right here. Talking about Marbella, Spain. I don't even know what that's it. That's that, nigga. Right here. Yup. Bang. 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 Nigga, you don't think Lil Baby's telling his team like, yo, could you go look at Gunna's video and just like copy how this nigga's dressing? That we could dress the same way too? Of course. Anyway, it's not just about those two. I do want to give them, both of them, credit, Gunna and Baby, to say it's smart. Because while street rap is on a low, it is important that the established rappers in street rap pivot. Right? Gunna has gotten a lot of success, not by trying to appeal to the streets, it's appealing to the Get Ready With Me crowd. It's appealing to like those international people who like wear loafers, and Lil Baby's jumped onto the mix. Low key, I think Thug should do the same. Thug gonna have to tie one of these joints around his neck too and do the same thing. The person I keep saying, what is he gonna do, is Savage, because Savage, his whole identity, more than Lil Baby, Savage's whole identity is that I will murder you. So like, yeah, he could make some song that a bitch could be like, oh my God, pass me my contour, pass me the foundation. Oh, that's great. He could make some song that could work. You know, he got his little baby moms like, you know, Lotto got the joint going on. But what we know Savage for, when you listen to Savage, man, it's time to catch a body, nigga. Fuck all that shit, nigga. It's time to catch a body. It's time to catch a body, nigga. It's time to catch a body. Word up. Now, honestly, Savage, my friend, I don't want him to rap about shit that Gunna and Lil Baby rapping about. That soft ass shit like I'm dead fresh cardigan. I don't want to hear that. But it might work. So I think Savage is going to have to figure out his path. Savage made the last stance for street rap and niggas shitted on him. And I think now maybe he should do some shit like this. Fuck it. Do some shit like this. Wait till it's going to come back around. Maybe not for those rappers, but street rap always will come back around. Okay? All right. That was my point. That was pretty much my point. You know, again, I think a nigga like Jeezy just wouldn't exist now. Because if niggas realize that he not selling coke, nigga, like all that, what's that nigga name? Pusha T shit. Bro, this is why old heads jack Pusha T. You know why? You know Pusha T capping about all them coke bars, bro. You know that nigga ain't never sell. That nigga never sell. What's the denominations of coke? That nigga probably ain't sell a pound of coke, nigga, or whatever the fuck they be saying. He probably ain't sell nothing of coke, nigga. He probably just sniffed some fucking powder out of mama's kitchen and probably thought he was Pablo Escobar. But he raps so good and paints such a great picture, we don't give a fuck. Yo, these days, a nigga like Pusha T will get exposed in like 2 seconds. Bro, you ain't never sell nothing. Stop it, nigga. Why you keep rapping about coke? Stop it. It's a fact. Nigga ain't sell a kilo of coke. Nigga, get out of here, nigga. But when you listen, that's what I'm saying. And I want to make this clear. Pusha T, he's what like street rap used to be. If you rap good enough, could paint a great enough picture, we're not doing too much, and you ugly enough. I got to put that part into. You ugly enough, we'll just assume that you did everything you did. These days, if you said you sold weed, you robbed a nigga, like, niggas need proof. Niggas ain't want to hear that shit. You want proof. Who's your rob? That nigga? I bet. Can't wait till Vlad interview him. You see, back then, you could just say all the lies in the world. When you were doing street rap and gangster rap, you say all the lies. Yeah, I robbed mad niggas. Y'all remember when I went over there, I robbed 15 niggas. I bet. We're putting the niggas on a Vlad interview. Yo, we've never seen this nigga in the hood a day in his life. You know what I mean? Yo, they're on Reddit. Yo, this is the nigga who run the hood. He just came back from doing 65 years. He said, yo, that nigga is not even from this hood. He's from over there. He went to a private school. Your capping is not going to work. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm not encouraging niggas to do crime. I'm just telling you why there's no more street rap. The niggas you hear rapping that's like they're from the street, more than likely, if it's effective, it's because they actually did some shit. They actually did it. The great rappers who used to just be great liars, niggas don't want to lie no more, man. Niggas rather the truth from a mid nigga, bro. Yo, this nigga could barely speak English. He can't even rhyme words. But did you see on Reddit that him and Lil Jeff killed like 3 niggas? Oh, shit, that's fire. It's truth. Y'all don't want to hear it? It's all good. Somebody said Pusha T is like that? Bruv, nobody. Yo, respectfully, you know when I first heard Rick Ross, like, respect, and I love Ross, but like, respectfully, when that nigga said, yo, he's like, I moved weight across the Atlantic. I'm like, oh, shit. Bro, do y'all believe that that Rick Ross was really moving work across the Atlantic Ocean, my nigga? Like, yo, bro, that's what I'm saying. That shit couldn't exist now. Yo, a rapper saying some shit like that, you gotta see it for you to believe it. That shit not hitting hard right now, nigga. Yo, look. Yeah, I'm in the distribution. I'm like Atlantic. I know them motherfuckers flying across the Atlantic. I know Pablo Noriega. And a real Noriega. He owed me 100 favors. Bruh, Ross came in the game at a good time, bruh. Niggas would not let that fly right now. I'm not even lying to you, bruh. I got to keep it a beam, man. I rock with Ross, but like niggas is not letting that fly these days. Niggas is not letting that fly. You would have to be on the gram and incriminate yourself daily for niggas to believe you. Bro, back in the day, you could say any type of lie in your music. Yo, Meek Mill had a song. Meek Mill. He said 4 a.m. I'm on the north side of Philly. Riding around like he was talking like he's spinning. I'm like, oh shit. Meek's a killer. Bruv. Then you hear about these YBC dual ass niggas and you be like, oh, never mind. Meek was just doing wheelies. That's it. That nigga, it might have been 4 a.m. in Philly, but he was just doing a wheelie. No disrespect. It is what it is. "4 a.m. I'm on the north side of Philly, riding around like haters don't want to kill me. It's a shame how they hate on me. Ah, that shit used to do it. That don't do it no more. I'm telling you. I want to just end this by saying, all rappers, I want to give y'all advice. If you do street rap, you're going to fall off unless you do a really good job at this. You have to blur reality. I'm not saying do crime. Blur reality. Remember, this is entertainment. If fans could easily tell that you ain't doing what you're rapping about, nigga, I don't care how great you rap. We don't want to hear that shit. Nigga, it's 2026. It's like, bruv, we're not going to the fiction section when the non-fiction section is too lit, my nigga. So you're either gonna blur the lines where fans is like, damn, maybe he is like that. Right? That's the thing with YB. Like, nah, YB really like that though. But with YB, you might be like, is he like that? That's all you need. That's all you need. Some of these other niggas, you're like, yo, this nigga is goofy as me, bro. Like, when you listen to a gangster rapper rap about, you're like, this nigga is as goofy as me. Them songs ain't hitting, bro. Unless you make, like, it's a perfect, you got to make the best song in history for that shit to really work and not people not care about what it is. So I actually suggest, while street rap is going through a down, and it's going through a down because people are seeing through these rappers, we realize they're all rats. They're all telling. We realize none of them been doing nothing. Most of them who's popping the most shit, not saying we don't want people to go to jail, but like these guys could become a federal agent if they wanted to. Clean record. These guys haven't even got a parking ticket. We don't believe it. So I suggest to street rappers, what y'all should do is follow what Bébé and Gunna is doing. Start working that get ready with me scene. You know why? Women like street niggas. But street niggas catering to them, saying that they'll scam, they'll do whatever, get some money and spend it on them. They like that. So do that. For right now, you can't appease male fans. Your male fans want you to say you're killing niggas. And to be honest, unless you're really killing niggas or niggas is really dying around you, that's some drill shit. It ain't gonna be believable. Cater to these females. So do that get ready with me shit and do cardigan music. That's it. Anyway, end the rant. Chat, have y'all seen what is going on with my boy Charleston White? Chat, Charleston White almost got assassinated, y'all. We almost lost him, y'all. He called me on the phone. He says, "Act, they try to do me like Charlie Kirk. They try to give me a hot one. They want me to stop my rhetoric. They want me to bow down. They want me to apologize."
Hardcore, so these get me like a barcode, heartbreaking, I go viral, they don't know me, so the same niggas smoking out the OZ, ice cold type lit, and I'm